What are your New Year's resolutions? Well, outside of personal things that I can't really speak about on here, I really don't have that many YouTube-wise. Maybe to hit 2K subs, be more consistent, or finish Omens. Sonic Plush Omega 2025 asks, do you want to be friends? No. Team STNK asks, I think they all look great. Also, your voice is really cool. Do you have Discord? Thanks, man. I used to be really insecure about my voice and other stuff, and this year I've been working super hard to do better with it, I guess, and who knows, maybe try voice acting a bit. I have newly made a Discord server. Well, not really too new, it's been up for about 6 months now. The link to it will be in the description and all of my most recent videos. And time of this recording, there's been a few community tab posts about it. Tan Soldier Stop Motion asks, what's your favorite Sonic game? To be honest, my favorite Sonic game of all time is between Sonic Heroes or Sonic Advance 3. Personally leaning more towards Sonic Heroes just because of its larger cast of characters, but as a kid, I know I played Advance 3 way more. Revolutionary Naruto 126 asks, are you going to make a series with a story or plot? If you're a longtime fan of my channel, you probably know my many attempted fails, or failed attempts, at this. Honestly, I'd consider coming back to the idea if it were a shorter scale series that really needed to be told. As of right now, Omens is on hiatus. It is coming back this summer, I promise you guys. It is on hiatus. I don't know what I'm going to do after that, though. If I'm going to be completely honest, I have the story of Omens basically all written out in my head. I know how I want to end it. I know what I need to do, what I want to do with it. I don't know where I want to take it after that. If I want to and the demand is there, sure, I'll make a second series, a second part, second saga, but that's it. I do actually have a rough idea for a second part in my head, if you will, but that has to be something that you guys really, really want, and something that I think really needs to be made. And if by the time I'm done with the first saga, if nothing's done like that or remotely close to it, I guess, then yeah, I'll produce it and I'll make it a fruition. Who knows, maybe it'd be a movie so I wouldn't have to spin it out for over months, but I'd want it to be short, 6-episode series max, because I want to get it done. I want to be done with it. Not that I want to be done with Omens and that's bad, but I want to finish it, so yeah. Team STNK asks, what Sonic plush set do you think has the best quality? To be honest, I'd have to say best quality control. Ooh, that's tough. I know a lot of you aren't gonna think this, but the Kid Robot Bunny sets, I haven't seen many that look like off what they're supposed to from the Kid Robot. At least recently. I know when they first started, there were a bunch that looked a little weird. Outside of that, I don't know. I guess you could say Sine, GE. I really don't know. The Speedster 7 asking 3 questions, actually. 1. Which All-Star plush do you think is the best out of the set? 2. What Sonic plushes are you most excited to get? And 3. Which Sonic characters do you think GE should make a plush out of next? Which All-Star plush do I think is best out of the set? Easily Amy or Knuckles. They're the most similar to their 2012, or I guess you get their tails on there, 2012 counterpart. Out of all of them in the set, and I think the quality control on them is best. Which Sonic plush are you most excited to get? I really want to get the Boom 8-inch plushes and the, Jazzware's 20th Anniversary Classic plushes. I do have a few. At the time of this recording, maybe I'll throw a picture up on screen. Dropped them. Which characters do you think GE should make a plush next? I really want to see Ray the Flying Squirrel. I want to see the Deadly Six, Supersonic 2, and Sonic with Soap Shoes, and I'd also love to see more characters in this little 8-inch, 7.5-inch line that I'm using. I think this is the best Sonic they've made, and it sucks that he's relegated to this size without anyone else. I think there is a Rouge in this size too, but there's only like a few hundred, like they didn't make that many. So, yeah. Go Supersonic Squad asks, Eclipse, how did you start your YouTube channel, and how did you get to that many subscribers that you have today? I would really like to know because I'm a beginner. And for my advice, well, first, I started YouTube a long time ago, mainly doing live streams and like video games like Fortnite or something stupid like that. And tips and knowing how to get to where I am is just being consistent. I could have stopped YouTube a long time ago, but I kept with it, even if my uploads weren't, you know, even if my uploads were few and far between, I was still uploading, and that's honestly what you need. And to really focus on channel art. If it weren't for channel art, I wouldn't, like thumbnails and banners and stuff, I would not be where I am today. Daniel Vlog Squad asks, Eclipse, what Sonic plushes are you trying to get this year? Honestly, not much. I really only want to get the 8-inch boom set and the Jazz Classic set. Though I would not mind getting UFO X or finally completing the GEX set. I've had all of them at different times, but I've never, like, had them all together. So that would be a, you know, if I complete the GEX set, I would probably just stop posting YouTube videos at that point. But yeah. The Game Artist Scoop asks, Eclipse, what are your opinions on the new Sine set? It's really awesome that Sine's back. I honestly hope for Little Buddy distribution, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. Eclipse, what video are you most proud of from Day Do Films? Honestly, probably Knuckles Goes Back to School. I really liked the writing style I used on that and enjoyed filming it. Or Sonic Plush Omens Episode 5. I put a lot of work into editing that one. Who knows, maybe when the show comes back and I feel confident, the episodes I have planned will be even better. Motions of Maui asks, Eclipse, do you know who Malachi the Hedgehog is? Never heard of him. Sleepy Productions 54 asks, Eclipse, will there be any more plush videos in 2024? Well, given that this video is being recorded in 2025, I find that hard. But in all seriousness, sorry I wasn't able to make more that year, or this past year. Ahayam Muhammad P7, sorry if I mispronounced that, asks, Eclipse, what's your most popular video? At the time of this recording, I'm pretty sure it's a very old stop motion I made a bunch of years ago about Kush, or a review on the new GE 2021 Sonic. If I'll put it up on screen, but I think it's one of those two. Sonic Plush Omega 2025 asks, what characters do you want to see in a Wave 2 from Sine? Also, want to be friends. Wave 2, assuming I'd have to stick to like 5 characters, I'd say Super Sonic, Eggman, Metal Sonic, Sage, and Rouge. And no, I don't have any friends. Loco Polo 476 asks, what's your 5 most wanted Sonic plushes? To be honest, I can't really think of that many right now off the top of my head. Outside the GEX, like Knuckles, Knuckles, Tails, and Cream, so outside of those 3, I'd say Mario Party 5, Mario and Luigi. Sonic Blast Productions 623 asks, if you fought any version of Sonic, which one would it be? To be honest, Sonic Prime or Movie 1 Sonic. I think I could take them both easily. I think I'd just have to hurt their feelings or something. Max Does Sonic Stuff asks, did y'all hear that? Max Does Sonic Stuff asks, Eclipse, if you were making Sonic plush videos, what content do you think you'd be making? To be honest, I'm not sure if I'd be making content. If I were though, probably Ninja Turtles, movie, or pop culture stuff, or stop motion. Neo 1990 Sonic asks, Eclipse, how did you make your Tails custom? Actually, I didn't make him. My friend Jackie Chan the Plushie Man made both of mine, yes I have 2, a while back when he was selling a bunch of customs. I believe he used like paint markers. His Mercari will be linked down below. You guys can hit him up. Actually, for those of you wondering, here's a better look at my Tails with the custom eyes. I can't find my other one to save my life. Mad-X-01T asks, what's your favorite emoji? To be honest, I don't really have a favorite, but probably the skull one. I use it a lot. Sorry, I don't have your name written down on my script by accident, but who's your favorite? Oh, wait. Here it is. Captain_D asks, I think, favorite Sonic villain. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong page of my script. Mephiles the Dark or the Metarex from Sonic X. Cowboy L Plush Series asks, if Sine keeps making All-Star plushes, who do you want to see? Kinda already answered this, but outside of that, I want some deep pulls, like a Soap Shoe Sonic, or Super Sonic 2, or Black Knight Sonic, General, Gerald, Maria, Ray, Mighty, and many more. Oh, Trip from Superstars too, that'd be awesome. Phantom Shadow Studios 15 asks, what's your favorite anime character and your favorite candy? My favorite anime character is Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto, specifically Part 2 and Boruto. I kind of like but also hate how he is in Part 1, and my favorite candy is Oreo/white chocolate Hershey's. Phantom Shadow Studios 15 again asks, who or what inspired you? Looking back on it, I'd say Piplup Fan 77, Sonic Toast, Speed Supersonic, and Kabanarmani 456. Oh, smaller, because I didn't really name a plush tuber in there. Besides Speed Supersonic, other inspirations like Socks 45 and 6, Supersonic Blake, and Burbius. Blue Blast EX asks, opinion on 12-inch Tony Sonic or Jazzware Sonic? They're both overrated in my opinion, but they're not bad, and I'm super nostalgic for Jazzware Sonic. Mario Sonic Films 27 asks, Eclipse, what order do you rank the Sonic Cinematic Universe projects? In my humble opinion, Sonic 3 is 1, Sonic 1 is 2, Sonic 2 is 3, and then the Knuckles show is 4. I haven't seen all the Knuckles shows, so I can't comment on it. The reason I have Sonic 1 over 2, Sonic 1's like a comfort movie for me because I grew up on the Smurfs and Alvin and the Chipmunks, and it's really similar to something like that. And Sonic 2, I like it. It's super long, and it's way longer than it needed to be, and it was dragged out. Mostly by the human subplot, but Sonic 2 isn't bad. It's just I'd rather sit through Sonic 1 than Sonic 2 if I have to watch the human parts. I'm Ultra the Plush Boy, says Eclipse. Why you downsize your collection, bruh? It's just, part of growing up. I sold some stuff, I gave it away or traded it, and yeah, I'm way into figures now, more than I am into plushes anyways, but I don't know. I enjoyed stuff that I've had or have for the time that I have it, and yeah, I don't plan on keeping any of this forever. It's all just fun and a hobby for me. I do plan on, I'm actually at the time of this, or after this recording, I actually plan on listing maybe some figures, and I don't know, I'll try to list some plushes, but I don't know if they're gonna sell that well. But just to have them listed, I've been meaning to do it for a few days now, I just haven't gotten around to it. Retro Plush Clash asks, Eclipse, what's your favorite kind of music? I do like, I do like some Sonic music in other video games like Persona and Mario, but I'm not the biggest fan. Recently, I've been listening to some stuff from I think he's underground dude, Joey Valance. Yeah, besides that, I don't really know. Drake, Kanye, Kendrick, J. Cole, those are like my big four. Supersonic Rab asks, if you had to become one Sonic character, if you had to pick one Sonic character to be, who would you become? And if you had to pick one Sonic character to be real, who? If I had to pick one person to be, I'd be Sonic or Silver. Sonic is the speed and Silver has like the psychic powers. And if I had to pick one person to be real, it's probably Sonic or Tails. Tails, oh yeah, Tails to do all my homework. Amazing asks, what introduced you to Sonic? Lots of things. Old YouTube videos, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Riders, but mainly Sonic X. I distinctly remember watching reruns in the early 2010s and seeing Supersonic for the first time and being mesmerized. I hope one day to rewatch the whole show and finally finish season 3. I've done it in bits and pieces, but just haven't gotten around to it. One on Discord asks, Eclipse, any chance we could ever get any collabs, and any word for your young creators? I don't like doing many collabs right now outside of voice work, but if you come to me with a good idea, I'm 100% down. Maybe I'd have to run my own collab, but I'd need help, and it would have to be over the span of months, excuse me. Who knows, maybe at the end of the year, like a rewind thing. As for you young creators, don't worry about the plushes you use. Make stories or shows or videos that you want to make and not what others expect from you. That was a hard lesson I had to learn. Don't be afraid to quote-unquote distance yourself from the community, or go off of what you want. Don't go off of what other people want for you or want to see in the community. Do what you want to do and what you want to make, and have fun. If it's ever not fun, then take a break. Ratbag562 asks, Eclipse, what are your thoughts on the third Sonic movie? And what is your favorite Sonic design? I think the third Sonic movie is by far the best in the trilogy. It finally feels like an actual Sonic movie. Movie 2 was like this as well, but I mean, we have Shadow now. And in all honesty, I love the changes made to his backstory. Reminds me of something like the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles or something like that. Not defending those movies, but you get the idea, you know what I mean? Bringing the character from the digital or fake world or the game world and putting them into the real world. What is my favorite Sonic design? I'd have to say either Sonic Riders or Sonic X. Leo the Lamb asks, why did you switch from the Tomy Classic plushes to other plushes? Assuming you're referring to Omens, at the time I was planning for an in-universe explanation, but to be honest, it was because I wanted to start the show quickly and I didn't have certain characters in a good modern plush. The excuse was going to be like a time skip or something, but I ended up just getting the modern characters way quicker than I expected. Supersonic Rap asks, is Snay your favorite plush company? For video games, yeah. Video games in general like Splatoon, Mario, Smash Bros. But for Sonic, no, they're not my favorite. To Sonic, do you or do you not like Shadow? Well, I guess I have to. Gotta love all your fans, right? And you can tell him I said that. To Knuckles, do your Knuckles chuckle? Well, Speedy Plushes, do your Knuckles chuckle? Yeah, I didn't think so. To Sonic, what zone is your favorite? Green Hill or Starlight? From Junior the Roblox YouTube official. Ooh, that's a tough one, but, well, can't go wrong with either. I mean, they're both classics, but Green Hill, man, you just can't beat it. To Shadow, what's your favorite Shadow the Hedgehog game? That one's tricky, but to be honest, I'm gonna have to go with Sonic 06. And I know that's not really a Shadow game, but something about the way I'm portrayed in that game, we all know I steal the show. And besides, anytime to take the limelight away from that blue power stick over there is a win in my book. Question to all. If there was one Sonic character you could have as a roommate, who would it be and why? You know what? I think I'll take this one, boys. And to be honest, Tails. Out of all of you, he's the one that keeps the most clean space. Not to mention he's the most reliable. Thanks, Amy. To Sonic, did you ever read the Archie comics? I know I was the star and everything, but to be honest, they never really were my thing. IDW's way better. To Shadow, did SEGA ever tell you that 2024 was going to be your year, or did it just pop out and you just rolled with it? Listen here, I told SEGA. They didn't come to me and ask, what, for permission? No, it was my idea from the start. I just knew it was the time. I think it'd be pretty cool. Just hope he keeps up. To Knuckles, why aren't you guarding the Master Emerald? Because of your mom. Knuckles, that's not how the joke goes. And you think I didn't know that? I'm just tired of being attacked literally every other question. Knuckles, this is like your second question. You're not that guy. To Sonic, does Knuckles have a dating problem? Well... Look, I think it's best if we just leave him alone. He's still a little upset over the past few questions. To Amy, who's stronger, Sonic or Knuckles? To be honest, they're both weak idiots. Alright everybody, now we have the last question for the Q&A. From All-Star off of Discord, asks, what do you think of the Kelly Toy Sonic plushes? In all honesty, I love them. I only own Knuckles. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. But I'd like to get all of them one day. If not, I'd really like to get the Sonic and the Shadow and maybe the Silver that he's kind of